Welcome back. All right, T-Mobile Arena, the SLS, Caesars Forum Convention Center, Golden Nuggets Rush Tower, and more. What do all of these properties have in common? They're all built by PENTA Building Group right here in Las Vegas. And tomorrow, they're dedicating an entire day to safety over at Palace Station. Here to talk about the event is the president of PENTA Building Group. He's John Canito. It's great having you, my friend.
Great. Good morning.
Welcome in.
Thanks.
This is your 12th annual event, safety kickoff event. Tell us what sparked this event in the first place? What made you want to run this event? It's not just for PENTA employees.
It's not just for PENTA employees. In fact, it's for anybody in the industry that wants to go and get motivated about safety. Construction's a potentially dangerous industry, and we focus really hard on trying to make it as safe as possible. So about 12 years ago, we decided we needed to do something more, so we started this annual event where we would kick off the year and basically set the tone for how we were going to perform safely on all our projects in town.
See, you're the big fish in town, so it's like you look around, who else is going to run this thing? No? All right, we'll do it. So you started this 12 years ago, and now attendees come in and they learn a myriad of stuff. Tell us what they'll see when they come.
So we're going to do a little bit of a motivational piece, and we'll talk about why we're doing it. You know, our whole culture is centered around caring about people, caring about the people that work for us, caring about the people we work with, and caring about the people that are interfacing with our properties. You know, I mean, construction's a necessary evil. Nobody goes and says, hey, I'm going to go watch PENTA build something on the Strip and then go catch dinner over at the park. You know, I mean, we're trying to be as invisible as possible. Our people come to work to, you know, they're trained, they're educated for hazards, but the public isn't. So we focus very hard on how do we build a bubble around our properties, or how do we build a bubble around our work sites so that nobody gets hurt. So that's a main theme that we have. And
that's the one incredible thing about this city, is that typically there's not like this big expanse of space. You're kind of threading a needle a little bit where you're building some of these things. And safety is paramount. I mean, the one thing about this community is like we pride ourselves in construction so much in this city. We so many great, huge projects. I mean, that's a testament to your workers, isn't it?
Thank you. That's true. It's absolutely true. And it's because of the skill set that we have in town. Nobody builds like Las Vegas builds. Nobody misses dates. You can't miss dates. You can't afford to miss dates. You cannot interface with the public. There's people, the whole tourism industry, the whole hospitality industry has to function while you're improving it. So that's a complete testament to the workers and the subcontractors and the partners and the clients.
So specifically, what aspects of safety are going to be addressed?
So we're probably going to talk mostly, it's going to be a recognition. We're going to talk about, we call it Revving the Machine in 2019. Our safety director likes to come up rhymes so we don't forget them.
Don't beat. Put it right behind there, you'll be fine.
Exactly. And so we're going to recognize people. We're going to talk about preparing. We're going to talk about how the city's ramping up. There's a lot more construction happening than has happened in the last 5 years. And we're going to talk about how you got to rev the machine to be prepared to function safely. And then we're going to recognize some of our subcontractors who've done some innovative things to try and be more safe and improve the industry. We don't safety to us is not a competition. We don't get into safety first or safety number one because, frankly, it's important for all contractors to be safe. So we're just really trying to promote that.
No question. So the event is happening over at Palace Station. When? What time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, and that's happening, what, tomorrow?
2 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow
at Palace Station.
2 to about 4 and change. You're going to have vendors there as well. What are these vendors offering?
So the vendors are really our subcontractors or safety-related vendors, and they're going to talk about what they're doing to make the construction industry more safe.
Tell us about PENTA, by the way, because again, it's not like all these buildings that you've built, there's not like there's a big PENTA sign at the end of it. I mean, it's pretty incredible that you guys build so many of these properties, and they're just like lasting monuments to your hard work.
Wow, thank you. And we try to stay as invisible as possible. So I'm glad to hear you say that, actually.
The less you know that PENTA build it, the better it will be, probably.
Exactly. We really love, we love Las Vegas. We're local Las Vegas. We do work in Southern California and Arizona, but we're headquarters here. This is where our main headquarters is. So, you know, we're really proud of Vegas.
Well, congratulations on everything. listen, I have a seat inside the T-Mobile Arena for the Golden Knights.
Fantastic.
And so those seats wouldn't be there if it wasn't for this guy and PENTA, of course. It's great having you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Tomorrow from 2 until 4:30 or so, PENTA's 12th annual safety kickoff event happening over at Palace Station. There it is right there. The event is going to be featuring local businesses holding a Q&A on safety, along with several vendors showcasing products and services in the space. Best of all, it is free to attend. You want to learn more about PENTA Building Group, you can visit the website or call the number on your screen. PENTA Building Group, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.